Assalamu alaikum. Let's start with the real journey with med. Now that we've learned about the med letters, alif, waw, and ya, and their conditions, you might say, well, I got it. Med is simple. But actually, everything we've learned so far was just an easy introduction to help you understand the concept of med. That kind of med is called mad tabi'i, or natural med. And we already learned about the natural med. Now it's time to start the real chapter of med in Tajweed. Do you remember the conditions of the natural med? Let's test your memory. The first condition, the letter should be alif, waw, or ya, and it must have no vowels. The second condition, the letter before it must have a matching vowel. Alif preceded by a fatha, waw preceded by a dhamma, ya preceded by a kasra. But guess what? There is actually a third condition that I didn't tell you yet. And it's super important if you really want to master the med rule. To understand the third condition, we need to talk about a new concept. Secondary med, or in Arabic, al-madd al-far'i. What is secondary med, or al-madd al-far'i? This is where things get interesting. Unlike the natural mad, which is always 2 counts, secondary mad can be longer. It can be 4 counts, 5 counts, even up to 6 counts. And the cool part is, it's super easy to spot in the Quran. Why? Because secondary mad has a special symbol above the letter. This little squiggly line is called the mad symbol. Whenever you see it, it means you must stretch this letter at least for 4 counts. So now, let's break it down even more. Types of secondary mad. Secondary mad is divided into 2 categories. When a mad letter is followed by a hamza, and when a mad letter is followed by a sukun. When it's followed by a hamza, this type has 2 subtypes: connected mad and disconnected mad. Or in Arabi, mad muttasil and mad munfasil. We'll study both of these in the next lesson, inshallah. When a mad letter is followed by a sukun, this also has 2 subtypes: permanent mad and temporary mad. Or in Arabi, mad lazim and mad aarid lil-sukun. Again, don't worry about the names yet. We'll go through each one step by step with clear examples, just like you're used to. But for now, here is the important third condition that I promised to tell you. If a mad letter is followed by a sukun or a hamza, it's no longer a natural mad. It becomes a secondary mad. That's why we can't treat it the same anymore. We have to stretch it more. This lesson is a bit theoretical, but it's important groundwork. In the next lesson, we'll jump straight in the first type of the secondary mad. Mad with hamza after it. We'll cover the connected mad and the disconnected mad. You will understand the rules, the differences, and we'll practice it with the real Quranic examples, inshallah. So, I'll see you in the next lesson. May Allah bless your effort and increase you in knowledge. Until then, Assalamu alaikum. Don't forget to subscribe.